taking into consideration the needs in this area of contracts and purchases of the various companies that operate with SAP, Consultoría Organizacional has developed the contracting system. The contracting system is an agile and easy-to-implement software that ensures optimization of the process through the following steps: previous documents, contract viability, pre-contractual stage, contract stage, reports. This system is developed in the ABAP programming language under the strictest standards of SAP programming, which allows us to fully integrate with SAP ERP from version 4.6c. Up next, discover how you can use these documents to prepare the system for contracting. In this window, you will find the order form that allows the incorporation of a budget into the module. Then the planning and hiring request, which ensures that the person requesting the signing of the contract makes the request directly to the person responsible for the approval. Here we will find the box that identifies the applicant. Here we find the box that identifies the applicant who requested the contract, the history, current status, the technical justification, the possible firms to invite, the time schedule, and the pertinent budget. Once these steps are completed, we can take the request to the committee. Additionally, we can create attachments of different documents, personal notes, and more. Once this process is completed, the contracting area receives the request to make the respective approval. Learn how you can record the process of selecting suppliers to invite. First, you must make the link with the order form in the module. There are a date of creation, who created it, what kind of hiring it is, a process number for possible bids and publications on the internet, the delivery date, and the policies to be applied to the bidders in the invitation. Other points you will find: the name of the official who signed the invitation letter, and the invited bidders who may be new or come from the master supplier of SAP. From here you can access the committee, update their status, make direct invitations to bidders, produce award letters and letters of return policies and those not awarded. Then you can create attachments that allow you to load the invitations extended by suppliers, as well as create and upload notes. Finally, the system lets you select the provider who will put the contract into effect. Learn how you can use our contracting system to realize the effectuation of a contract. This phase, which involves the legal area, offers the opportunity for lawyers to register and upload a draft of the contract into the system. In the contract stage, the link is made with the module through the framework contract in the order form. Additionally, the provider's information is registered and listed. The main contract value, data such as the start date, the end date, what kind of contract it is, and whether it's an insourcing or outsourcing contract. This information is obtained directly from the SAP Standard Framework contract. Next is the general information with the following characteristics: in installments, the number of payments, automatic renewal, in advance, undetermined amount, who is entitled to employ, information to the Comptroller General's office, as some companies have to send reports. You will learn to make and keep track of stamp study through the amount and installments. The system calculates payments directly and gives the dates on which they must be made. Another advantage is the revenue of members of the convention for those companies that provide service through temporary joint venture. In this window, you will find the mandatory policies and those that were requested of the contractor. You can build or block the boot order. You can handle the issue of policy modification and inclusions of auditors and supervisors. You can control the fines as well as the records of the contract and its developments. These steps are essential for monitoring the contract, to see the objective of the contract and the phases it has had so as to later get the statistics of the moment as it moves from one phase to another, are other benefits of this stage. In utilities, you will find the supplier certification and records such as the work carried out, the final delivery and receipt, the resumption of work, and the final settlement. As template will be the record of the contract that serves to centralize in a single repository all records handled by the legal department. The purchase order of services, those additional to the contract and those additional to the service orders, integrate in this phase. You can also create attachments to the contract orders, upload documents to facilitate effectuation and closure of the same, and then upload it once signed by the parties. Now you will be able to see how follow-up to contract payments is performed. To this end, the system has a basic function to include contracts that will generate income for your company. We have a state, a debtor, a text, a beginning and ending, and a deadline for contract monitoring. The information on the payment plan on the one responsible for payment are recorded here. The payment plan is automatically generated by the system and is integrated through the FI module. In turn, it can annex, as in all functions of the system, documents that allow follow-up on contracts that represent revenue to your company. Finally, you will observe the different reports and alarms issued by the software that allow monitoring and control of contracts in a quick and effective manner. This phase of reports and alarms has reports of ongoing contracts, report on additional contracts, CICE reports, general report, review of budget items, service reports, Civicoff report, hiring and planning reports. You will find the controller reports such as contracts, new developments, conventions or consortia, and those authorized to hire. Another important aspect is that emitted by the system are a series of alarms according to the configuration of the customer. Policy expiration alarm, contract termination alarm, contract settlement alarm, automatic extension alarm, amount, stamp tax payment, uncollected revenue alarm, other. To learn more about our contracting software and all the benefits that you can provide to your company, please visit our website at www.consultoriaorganizacional.com.